Oh my gosh. Okay. Came out so fast. It came out so fast. Look at what we have here. We have the Fool and the Emperor. Okay, so now the Fool and the Emperor is a message that gets very straight to the point. So I'm just going to tell you straight away, there is a person here that's going to be entering your life, and they are going to enter with some kind of change. So they will have done something internally to have changed themselves, okay, to be a lot more uplifted, to be a lot more sort of flexible, because I feel like this person at some point was quite rigid, and I do believe that that sort of made you feel a bit frustrated, like they weren't exactly very flexible in terms of sort of being quite open to things, or they may have always wanted to do things their own way, according to their own timeline, according to their own will, and you felt like you were the only one being very flexible and understanding or compromising. Well, what's really interesting here is that there is a person that is going to step into your life and come in with a lot of change. Someone here has changed. Someone has changed, and it's not you, it's someone else. Someone else. I bet you never thought someone could come in like this, right? And this person at one point was, again, look at this, we got structure. Okay, this person was very, very rigid. They always wanted to do things a certain way. They always wanted to be understood in a certain way. And I feel like this person, okay, was at some point, they were quite emotionally unavailable, or emotionally very sort of restrictive. Anytime you bring up any kind of emotional topic or topic with emotional depth, they would run away from things. They wouldn't want to talk to you about those things. They wouldn't necessarily want to understand you on certain elements and certain aspects. And that is really what I see here with the Emperor. There is a very, very powerful energy, especially with the Emperor, which is to do with the fact that this person is starting to soften up, okay? There's been some kind of healing to themselves that is allowing them to also see a lot more of the, like the structure of how they grew up, their childhood. They're starting to put two and two together and also align and join up the dots. So the Emperor here is showing someone that was quite sort of immature, or age really doesn't come into this, because maturity is something that really exists, okay, without us talking about age, because there are older people, okay, who can come across as children, really, and there are some very young people that can be very, very wise and very like beyond their years, okay? So this has nothing to do with age, but it's to do with maturity. And this person, I feel, was very sort of like, again, had a bit of pride, had a bit of ego, always wanted to do things their own way, and never really understood your perspective. Perhaps if you tried to talk to them about deeper topics, deeper subjects, they would sort of pull away. They wouldn't really talk to you. They wouldn't really show a lot of interest. And it has bothered you a lot, because you would always try to go deeper with this person, but they couldn't. And that's interesting, because there's a change here. There's some kind of healing. There's some kind of softening that has happened. Oh, these cards just flipped over, and look what it is, okay? Look at that, softening. Water energy is present. We got a lot of water here, a lot of water. So we've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups here to start, as though I'm talking about like a meal, like dinner. We're having dinner, guys, okay? This is the starter, then we got the main course, then there is the dessert, okay? So Page of Cups here really goes to show that they are feeling a lot more loyal towards you. They are also starting to realize as well that they also have a part to play in how things ended up being. And Page of Cups is actually about an apology, okay? This person comes to you with an apology. And for those of you that are in a more of a romantic situation, because I'll be honest, this person could be a friend, a family member, a co-worker, it could be a stranger, it could be someone here, okay? I don't think it's a complete stranger, but it could be that, you and this person ended up being like strangers, even if you knew each other. But for some of you, where this person is romantically connected, they can come to you here, really feeling the depths of the connection and what you truly meant to them, and feeling bad for how they treated you, okay? Because we have a synchronicity here. We have the 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and 10 of Cups, and I have used this deck before, okay? I have shuffled it, I've used this deck. You will have seen it on my channel, but the Eight of Cups here shows that they were running away from themselves. And we've got here introspection, okay? They were running away from themselves. They started to understand more of themselves. I do believe that healing has happened, which is the energy here of fulfillment, okay? They started to really build a structure and understand themselves and become a lot more organized. I feel like before, this person was very chaotic. They didn't know how to understand emotions, so they would just lock them away. They didn't know how to express their emotions, so they would just shy away and suppress all of it. Now they are starting to realize, okay, I can say this. Okay, I can say this. Okay, I can be vulnerable. And it's not a bad thing to be vulnerable, because I feel here that in their childhood, they just were not able to express their vulnerabilities and emotions. They come from a household where that was not seen as a good thing. And now they're like, you know what, I can do it. I can share my emotion, I can live in my emotion, I can celebrate my emotion, I can sit with my emotion, I can understand myself. There is so much healing and work that this person has done to themselves. That, obviously, right, when you've got excessive fire and you've got this much water, it has put the fire out. Okay, imagine you have a person that's emotionally unavailable, emotionally immature, right? And it's all that fire. It takes a lot, right, to calm that energy down. That's exactly what's happened, which has brought upon a change, okay? A change. So we keep looking at the reading. So yeah, they're going to be coming around, as we clearly know. And yeah, it's your choice whether you want to talk to this person or not. It's completely your choice. You don't have to. You don't need to, but you could. If you wanted to, you could, right? I think that's important for me to tell you. And we've got here, yeah, Six of Swords shows movement, okay? So do have movement. This situation has hurt you. I do see that there has been some pain around this, and it has been rather overwhelming and challenging, but we see movement, okay? This painful situation still has movement. It's not completely done. It's not completely over. There has been unfinished business, and there is movement to it. Sometimes in some situations, right, a person hurts you, they disappear, and they're just gone, right? They're just gone. They don't care. This is a very different situation where we see change. We see actual change and actual growth. Okay, so if you wanted further questions on any of this, I do, of course, offer the personal readings. There are thousands of 5-star reviews. There's readings, rituals, intention items, and everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. There's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. Please definitely do check it out if you're interested. There's rituals for, break no contact, express their feelings to you, support and consistency, and so many wonderful, wonderful rituals. So please do, check it out if you're interested, even for like money, marriage, etc. So yeah, Three of Wands. I would say that if it doesn't happen in about 3 days, it will happen within 3 weeks, okay? For those of you where it doesn't happen in 3 days, it will happen within 3 weeks. It's a time frame. We got a time frame. I hope you like my time frame, okay? Well, whether you like it or not, that's really what comes through. Okay? 10 of Cups, here we go. Wow. Significant amount of change. To see the 10 of Cups here shows so much change that it actually brings upon... Did we have the 10 of Cups? Hold on, let me just... Yeah, double 10 of Cups. I don't think that's happened in a reading before. Double 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. This person's going to want to be a part of your life. They're going to want to be in it. They're going to want to be around it. They're going to want you to trust them. They are going to want you to, embrace them. And if you want it, right, it's your choice if you want it or not. It's going to be completely your choice as to what you choose to do about that. One thing for sure is that they will want you. They will want to be around you. They will want to make things work with you. And it's going to be your choice as to whether that suits you or not, whether that makes you feel good or not, whether that makes you feel happy or not. Completely your choice. But I will tell you that they like you a lot. They care about you a lot. They feel very connected to you. And they're going to be really sorry for everything that has happened. Trust me. There's an energy here of being sorry. Ooh. Star. It's rebirth. This is a card of rebirth. This connection is going to go through a major rebirth. I mean, I don't know what else to say. What else do I say? Let's get a card out, right? They're gonna come forward to you. That card really wanted to come out, right? We've got here the card which is environment. Oh god, I can't even. Okay, there we go. Environment. It's very important. It says here, now is a good time to clear, clean and declutter your environment. Make sure that you are also actively healing. The last thing you want is for this person to come into your life and to apologize and to create this new energy, and then for you to still be stuck on the past and stuck on certain things. And it's really important to understand that what happened in the past happened, and yes, you can bring it up and talk it through, because of course that's important, but it's really important to make sure that you're also doing your own healing work and you're not just sort of living in the past, because otherwise you bring past energies into your present, and that's just going to make you feel sad, and you don't want to constantly be living in the past in the present, you know what I mean? So it's important to sort of declutter things. Perhaps if they've given you certain things, just sort of put it in a box, put it out of sight for a while, focus on yourself, let them come to you, which they will. You don't have to do anything more, okay? So this is your reading. Affirmation for this is I will declutter. Okay, comment it down below. And also I have TikTok and Instagram linked down below as well. And I'll see you all very soon. Please like and subscribe.